Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is ADV Sudeep, and it's been a long time I haven't uploaded anything, so I'm back once again, and I'll be driving my beast. I've done 4,787 kilometers in about 13 months, and today what I'm going to be doing is I'll be just giving you the drive review, and this is the screen when you start it up, and here's the gear lever and all this stuff. So basically all this thing I have discussed in my other videos, so if you haven't seen, just go back and just check them out. So today we are going to be driving our car and just showing you different modes and how it responds. So right now it's in eco mode, and we'll be setting off. So here it goes. In eco mode, the throttle response of this car is very laggy, because that's what everyone would like to have from an eco mode. They want the car to be smooth and give more mileage. So that's the basic term what people use. So mileage will be the best term used over here. So if you ask how much I do get on my car, I don't see this particular reading over here of average economy. I actually calculate like tank full to tank full. It's only for you guys I have done all those stuff. So if you like my content, just go hit the subscribe button, and also hit the bell icon, and give a thumbs up if you liked it, and do watch the full video. So right now I was driving in eco mode, and as you have seen, the car is fully silent. You can hear the air blowers. So what I'll do now is I'll turn these off. I'll turn the traction control off. So here's the traction control button. So I'll just go ahead. I pressed it once, and you can see here there's a traction stuff written over here, dynamic traction control activated, and here also you can see at this screen. So what we are going to do, we are going to hold this for around 3 seconds. So the traction control is totally off. See, DSC deactivated. So sports mode, let it be in automatic. So what we are going to do, we are going to do a launch test. So right now we are in middle of a street, so holding the brake. Oh, this thing pulls crazy. And let's see, 120. Oof. God damn, this thing accelerates. It literally gave me goosebumps. Damn, the acceleration on this thing and the exhaust note is literally mental. So one more go. And the suspension stiffens up a lot for giving better handling dynamics, and the steering feedback is just too good. Just love the way it drives in sports mode. But the thing is, it gives me around 3 kmpl, so it's not recommended for people who ideally think about economy. And the reason I bought this petrol car is all for this, for having a great drive. And once again, throttle. Oh, the pull is so hard. Whew. This thing is mental. And even on corners, it has very low body roll compared to the other SUVs of its size. And what else to say? It's an amazing piece of machine what BMW has built. And right now, presently, BMW is probably getting the M50D, but I wanted that particular variant, but at that time when I was getting my car, it wasn't available, and I didn't want to wait for so long, around a year, to just get the M50D. So I just went ahead with this car. So we'll be taking a turn from here. The steering response and the feeling is like crisp, and on sports mode there's no doubt that this car is too fast, and the way it launches is literally super fast. BMW claims it around 6.5 seconds, but I have never timed it out, so I don't know actually how fast it is, but it's surely going to give you thrills. And the exhaust note on this thing, damn, that's too good. what else to say about this? If you want to hear the exhaust note, I just opened the mirrors right now, and chalo, let's try once again. Sheesh, there's a hell lot of wind noise, but the sound was super good. And I don't know if my mic is doing a justice to this or no, but in real life this is just too good. And as I've told you, the suspension is too stiff right now, so it's not recommendable driving like this on these type of roads. So I'll be switching, I'll be turning on the traction control and stuff, and I'll be going back to comfort mode. In comfort mode, what happens is the suspension raises a bit, and the car engine calms down so that you can drive comfortably, and that's it. What else? Comfort mode doesn't do much, and and one more thing, it doesn't save fuel too. In eco mode or the economy mode, in that what happens is it gives you a coasting mode in which when you're going downhill, just let go of the throttle and the car is set free. It's almost like in neutral or something, which you can tell, and it keeps gliding in that particular position, and it gives you economy. But the thing is, in eco mode the car is very sluggish. It doesn't pick up well. It takes a lot of time. Even during overtake, when you're at highway speed cruising, it doesn't pick up too soon. It's way slower in pickup. And the comfort mode, what I would tell is basically best of both worlds. If you're going slow, just a bit of throttle and it keeps driving. When you want to go fast, just tap it down and it goes. And this is just amazing, man. So that's it for today. If you want anything else, just comment down below what you want, and probably I can make a video. And I know I'm too late, but I genuinely answer to all the DMs and the DMs on my Instagram, and I prefer not answering too much of comments down below, because there are a few things which cannot be discussed on the comment section, and people have a lot of doubts. And many people have also asked me about the run flat tires. So few people are facing issues and few are not. So I'll be making a video pretty soon about the run flat tires, what has to be done, and what precautions you can take. And that's it for now. See you in the next video. This is ADV Sudeep signing out.